What an amazing trail. We are cycling out of Quito now. There's no traffic and it's just really nice, and although it's cobblestone, it's actually pretty good to ride. And what's the greatest though is that we have absolutely no time pressure. We have no more flights to catch, no more appointments, dates with anything. And that is just absolutely the best, knowing it really does not matter how far we make it today, tomorrow, in the next month, in the next year. It's really, really great. So you kind of see it in the distance there behind the clouds, but that is Chimborazo, one of, well, actually not one of, but the highest mountain in the world when actually measured from the center of the Earth. Because at the equator, the Earth is a little bit fatter, so to say, than further towards the poles. And because after we didn't cycle to the Cotopaxi National Park, now we are actually going to cycle to the Chimborazo National Park, and actually we want to try and cycle up to the refuge on Chimborazo, which is at, I think, almost 5,000 meters above sea level. But yeah, we're going to have to see how that goes the next days, and also how the weather is. Yeah, but we are really excited, and I think that's going to be awesome. We hope we have a clear sight of it at some point.
There it is, wow. The Chimborazo. It's so massive. So we were just doing the dishes and we didn't look at the volcano for maybe 10 minutes, and suddenly it was
there. The clouds cleared and
we're like, whoa. It's just amazing. Wow.
And the peak is still in the clouds, but still you can see just a bit more, and it's just like, wow.
It's so massive.
It's massive.
Wow.
It's really funny, this guy who was attending to the cows over there, he already came last night while we were cooking, or yesterday evening while we were cooking, and we were like kind of worried that he would say, get off my field or something, but he was just like, bon provecho, so bon appetit. and really nice. And now this morning he came again and he just said, "Oh, was it cold?" And we were like, "Oh no, it was all right." So yeah, always when you're worried about the people, I don't know, sending you away or something when you're wild camping, but most of the time they're just super nice. And what's incredible, this morning when we woke up, it was blue sky all around, and now, as you can see, it's just completely overcast. Within like 10 minutes this happened. It's crazy, and it's just because there's so much moisture in the air. That's why our sleeping bags and the tent and everything is soaked from condensation. And as soon as the sun hits the land, it just everything evaporates, condenses in the clouds, and it's, yeah, within 10 minutes. It's absolutely crazy. We've never seen anything like it.
So we just now left the paved road and are taking a dirt road towards the Chimborazo, and we're very excited how the next days are gonna be like with the altitude and the road conditions and everything. It's already more difficult to breathe.
So we are pushing up this mountain bike route, which is actually meant to be a downhill route, and it's pretty tough, but thankfully we don't have that much longer to go, and then we will reach the base camp pretty soon actually, of Chimborazo, hopefully on asphalt again, then a bit more asphalt, and then from there we take the dirt road, then hopefully, if we can make it that far, up all the way to the refuge, which is going to be the last really tough part. So let's see. But the views are amazing, really, really amazing, and intimidating. Over 4,000 meters now, and you can really feel it. Really, really feel it. And now we just have to find a place to camp for tonight, and then rest a lot, and then hopefully make it up all the way tomorrow. So it is incredibly cold, and was incredibly cold in the night. The whole tent is frozen from the inside. But looks like the sun is coming around, so hopefully everything will start to thaw and we can start to warm up, right?
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. That is incredible. Wow. All right, so we are on the final stretch now, the last 7 kilometers up to the refuge on Chimborazo, which will be at around 4,800 something meters. Crazy. And it's gonna be tough. And we did register now also for camping at that refuge. We could have also slept inside, but it would cost $30 US per person. So we said, nah. So now we'll either camp there, or if it's too cold, we'll cycle down again. We'll see.
We only have about 4 kilometers left, but it is just getting harder and harder. You can really tell that there's not a lot of oxygen in the air. My muscles just, my legs are working so slowly, and yeah, it's getting more and more difficult. Also talking while cycling, it's really hard. How are you feeling? Dead?
I'm not even exaggerating my breathing right now. It's just so hard to get enough oxygen, it's insane. And most of the time it's alright because it's like a 5% gradient, which is 5 or 6%, that's really alright. But then you have this one part which is like 9 or 10%, just like 10 meters, and you are destroyed, like literally destroyed. And the worst part is, after taking a break, the first like 20 seconds when starting again, when your muscles are craving oxygen but your heart is still not up to speed yet, wow, you really kind of get tunnel vision. It's crazy. So we've resorted to pushing because unfortunately the gradient is now at like 8 to 10% and the road is pretty bad. Lots of washboard and sand, and we don't have any energy left to cycle. Maybe when it gets a bit flatter, but not right now. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I think we've been pushing the last 2 kilometers now. Oh my god, it's just incredibly hard.
But we're here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We did it. We did it. How high are we? 4,800?
1,810.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can barely breathe. So yeah, we did it. We cycled up to the first refuge in Chimborazo, and the plan was to camp here. But we checked out the camping area, and it's like on a small hill, and it's so windy. And yeah, we don't see any sense in staying here and camping there just for
the sake of camping there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cycle down again. This should be pretty quick now, and then maybe we'll even camp in the same area we camped last night.
Yeah, and it's also good because we were both feeling a bit dizzy, and I guess the best thing we could do now is just to cycle down a bit more, get more oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really cold here.